All eyes are on the government shutdown, but behind the scenes, another fight could impact every American consumer. 7 years ago, Bayer, a German conglomerate, bought Monsanto, and with it, lawsuits claiming its Roundup weed killer causes cancer. Bayer has paid out billions in settlements and jury verdicts, but the trials keep coming. Bayer and powerful farm groups are pushing for federal protection from lawsuits by people who say pesticide exposures caused their cancer and other illnesses.
In the U.S., there's no broad protection for producers of pesticides that we can comply with the the EPA labeling requirements and still get sued for failing to warn.
Now Bayer is teaming up with Republican leaders in Congress, pushing measures that could shut down future lawsuits against pesticide makers altogether. Consumer and health advocates are outraged.
Why would we want to give giant chemical companies a pass for being held liable if someone is harmed from their product?
We know how this happens. Chemical companies put profits ahead of our health, then they ask Congress to shield them from any accountability. This rider is the classic poison pill, literally. It's written by and for polluters, slipped into a funding bill that's supposed to protect our environment and public health.
It's a house of cards of an ag system that is ready to collapse because our soil is so dead. As we work to fix that, how are we going to make sure that farmers and all American citizens are going to be able to protect their right to come back and sue the chemical manufacturers?
Critics warn the proposal could block states and cities from alerting people about pesticide dangers, even when new science shows health risks the EPA hasn't recognized yet.
It would prohibit states and localities from issuing their own warnings about pesticide risks, even if new scientific evidence shows those chemicals cause cancer, birth defects, or other serious harm.
It could also make it nearly impossible for consumers to sue pesticide makers for failing to warn of potential health risks.
This can mean years-long delays in updating labels, meaning more people are harmed by chemicals that we already know to be dangerous, and that chemical companies are shielded from liability even when they know they are responsible.
But the Modern Ag Alliance, a group founded by Bayer, says this legislative action would prevent potential catastrophe. Bayer and its allies are also pushing state bills and farm bill language to shut down future lawsuits before they start.
So if a state wants to say, you know what, I don't want this sold in Idaho because we think in Idaho that it causes cancer, we can do that today. All this deals with is labeling.
For more reporting on environmental and public health news, follow The New Lead.